Oh, that's my new little bike. Needs an exhaust. Got it pretty cheap enough where it doesn't matter. I intended on replacing the exhaust anyway, but I'm like the third owner, and it's been dropped. It wasn't moving. It was like really slow when they dropped it. On that side, I'm sure they damaged the heat shield for the exhaust, so they took it off. He had some cheap Chinese blinkers that with incandescent bulbs, and you can't buy replacements. It was a really weird bulb, so I just put those on there for now. There's no real signs of like high speed dropping or anything like that. It's all like practice, amateur scratch there, dropping it at a stop sign or something like that. It's a 2013 Ninja 300. The reflectors here are missing, but they were unscrewed. I don't think that's from dropping or anything. That's from because people don't like those reflectors. But I'd rather get a second set of factory screws and replace that little stud, because like most people, I don't really intend on putting the little reflector back on. Most people take them off anyway. You can tell they did a little touch-up paint right there and right there. I don't actually care. It's, it runs fine. Had 6,000 miles when I got it. I don't like the factory tires. They gotta go. But I don't have the money for that. I already ordered an exhaust for it. And new brake and clutch levers that are adjustable, because these are okay. But the clutch lever releases right at the end. Anyone who's driven these little Ninja 300s, that's a common complaint you'd hear from them. I'd like to give me a set of soft saddlebags, if I can figure a reasonable way to be able to mount them on there and pull them off. And a top bag wouldn't hurt. A little tail bag. Preferably where they're just all attached together, and you just grab them, have a handle on them where you just, undo them. Buckle straps going underneath or something, where you just undo them and pull them off and take them in with you when you go places. I don't like the idea of a tank bag on these. I may end up getting a small one, but because you sit right, it would be in the way. The tank bags kind of get in the way on a lot of sport bikes. I've got a second GoPro mount where I'll put these control levers are actually the same type that are used on other bikes, because they have a rear mirror mount built in them. So they sell these ram mount adapters to thread in them, so I've got one on each side. GoPro mount here in case I want to run a camera there. I can turn it facing any direction I want. Of course, I only have one GoPro, the one on my helmet right now. And then a ram mount holder for my phone or GPS, whatever. Woo! The temporary, I got this for a rear camera temporarily, just better than nothing to record if someone runs up on me. As soon as I connect, and then I have a USB power supply, a little power pack. When I plug that in, it turns on automatically and records as long as it's plugged in. And spare cables where I had another setup and changed it a little bit last week. And this is actually like dash cam, so it records upside down. When you edit, you have to flip it. But it has a GPS sensor, which I ran the wire underneath everything and mounted it right here. I'd like to get a dash cam system. Well, there's one that I sell, but I can't afford to get it for a while, where it has a smaller camera that I can mount on the back somewhere. And it's small enough where I can mount it way down in the windscreen. And then I've already bought the USB adapter to wire it in, where as soon as the bike's turned on, the camera system turns on. But it's got really small cameras you put front and rear, and then up under the back seat, I can put the actual recording. The DVR is separate from the cameras. So it's the only one I've found that's like that. So I want to run it later. That's mainly for, you know, safety, insurance stuff, whatever. The guy originally had a factory windscreen that he used Krylon paint on and just completely ruined it. And he had stickers all over it. So I bought me an aftermarket double bubble Pugue, I think it is. Anyway, I'm gonna head out for breakfast. Now I get quite a bit of wind noise when I speed up, even with my shield closed, because there's no chin guard, no I forget what they call it. It's like a little curtain, block the wind coming up from under the helmet. Not today.